Hello and welcome to the In Focus series of Drishti IS. I am Ritu and today's session is about rise in minimum support price, in short MSP, and in this session we are going to discuss about the regions, and this session is important for your GS 3 perspective. Moving towards the points of discussion part. So first of all, we are going to discuss the news, then we'll have a discussion on MSP, that what is the introduction of MSP, then we are going to discuss about the crops, that what are the different crops in which the government has raised the MSP, then we are going to discuss about the regions, that why government has taken such kind of a decision, then we are going to discuss about practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to this TI's channel. Moving towards the news part. So before moving to the news part, Drishti IS has an important announcement for you. As you already know that Drishti IS has several branches across the country. So Drishti IS has started ISGS Foundation course, which is prelims cum mains. So we have one batch from Lucknow in 16th October. It has been already started by 8 am. Karol Bagh, Delhi 17th October 8 am. Indore 13th November 3:30 pm. And if you want to know more information about such classes, you can call on to the number 8010440440. I'll repeat 8010440440. And if you're staying nearby, you can also visit to the offline centers and you can get information about such kind of the classes. Coming to the news part. The news is that on Wednesday, Union government has decided to raise MSP, minimum support price, on few crops. And this is very interesting to know the name of the crops, because these are the important crops and one of the largest producers. India is one of the largest producer of such kind of the crops. So that's why its significance is more, because why government has taken to such kind of decisions. So it's very important to know such decisions, the reason behind the decisions and the crops. So this is the news which we are going to cover up in this session, and this is for about Rabi crops, because this is the Rabi marketing season. So that's why this is for the Rabi crops. So here we'll come to the know about that what is minimum support price. So minimum support price is a guaranteed amount paid to the farmers when a government purchase produce from the farmers. So this is that minimum support price is a guaranteed amount paid to farmers when the government buys their produce. So this is a brief about that what is minimum support price, and it is assumed on the basis of quintal, that each quintal the government will give minimum support price to the farmers. And who recommends the MSP? So Commission for Agricultural Cost and Prices recommends for MSP. And what are the factors which determines the MSP? So we have this factor: cost of production, demand and supply, market price trends, intercrop price parity. So this is about the MSP. And then Government of India has mandated MSP for 22 crops, in which 14 crops of the Kharif season and 6 for the Rabi crops. So here we'll know about that which are the 6 Rabi crops in which government has raised the MSP. This is a brief introduction of the MSP, and you must know the definition of MSP, who decides the MSP, what are the factors. So these things are very much important for your examination, especially the prelims examination. Now we'll come to the next one, which is about the crops. So these are the 6 crops onto which the government has raised the MSP. So here we have wheat, barley, gram, lentil, which is masoor, rapeseed and mustard, and safflower. And here you can see that how it has been increased. So if you'll see in terms of percentage, so wheat is the second most producer. In India, we produce paddy a lot, but after paddy, wheat we produce a lot. So here wheat is most important crop. On the other hand, India imports lots of lentils from the other countries. So it's very important to have a domestic production of the lentils. So the lentil name is there, gram name is there. The states like Maharashtra is a biggest gram producer. So gram is also there. So if you see in terms of percentage, so wheat has been increased by 6.59%, barley 7.3%, gram 3.86%, then we have lentil 4.28%, and then we have rapeseed and mustard 6.2%, and safflower, which is 2.41%. You will see that which has the highest number of percentage. So we can see the wheat and barley. So these are very important crops. Now we'll come to the next one, that what are the regions. So the Union Agriculture Minister has said that this is basically to give fair prices to farmers. If you want to know a simple reason of that why government has raised MSP on certain crops, it's because the government wants to give or pay fair prices to farmers. The second thing is the low production. If you'll see in terms of the wheat, what we have seen that on 1st October, wheat stock in central pool stood at 23.78 million tons. And if you see the same kind of season that what we had in last year, so it was 23.99 million. So it is slightly lower, not much lower. So because of the production, also the government has decided to raise the MSP prices, and then we have the increase in lentil MSP. Because government want that there should be the promotion of cultivation of pulses, as we are dependent on countries just like Australia and Canada, and we still import lots of lentils from the other countries. So it's very important to have our own production. For the promotion of domestic production of the pulses, the government has decided and taken such steps. Then India is not self-reliant in pulses. We already had discussed, because we have lots of demands for the pulses, but we cannot what you can say improve our productivity in terms of pulses. So in that case, the government has decided to promote cultivation of pulses to meet the domestic demand. Then if you'll see the data of what you can say that how much lentils we have imported from the other nation. So in 2023 to 4, India imported 1.6 million tons of lentil, which has been almost doubles of the lentils in the last year. And these are the countries from where India import the pulses: Australia, Canada, Russia, USA and Turkey. So as you already know that there are so many geopolitical tensions are going on. Russia and Ukraine are already in the war. We already are not sharing good relationship with Canada. Then only few countries are left, just like USA and Australia. So we need to reduce our dependency on other countries, and we have to promote our own cultivation thing. So that's why we could not import. And for the promotion of the domestic agriculture, such kind of steps have been taken to give fair prices to our farmers. So these are the basic reasons. Many have also alleged that because of the upcoming election in Maharashtra and Jharkhand, government has taken such decision, but government has refuted such claims and says that this is the season and this is the time we usually announce the MSP prices. So that's why it is a very usual terms. There is no political intention behind it. It is all about the welfare of the farmers. So these are the reasons. Now we'll come to the question part. What is the minimum support price? This is very easy question. The highest price paid by a private buyers for agricultural produce, the minimum price fixed by private companies for agricultural goods, the guaranteed amount paid to the farmers when the government buys their produce, the price at which farmers sell directly to consumers. So you have to answer this into the comment section, and you have to also look other criteria related to the MSP, because recently there was so much of protest and debates related to the legalization of MSP. And government has given some reasons that why it could not legalize. So you have to also think these kind of topics in all over the direction, that is legalization is possible, what is the criteria for MSP, and what are the crops, and what are the number of MSP crops. So these are the things you have to take care of, and you have to prepare your topic accordingly. So I hope you like this session. If you have queries related to the session, kindly ask in the comment section. Have a nice day. All the best.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.